A sinister threat is invading Tokyo. Flesh-eating ghouls who appear identical to humans have blended into their population. Reserved college student Ken Kaneki buries his nose in books and avoids the news of the growing crisis. However, the appearance of an attractive woman named Rias shatters his solitude when she forwardly asks him on a date. However, their date takes a tragic turn as it turns out she is a ghoul known as the Glutton. Through an act of fate, chance, or perhaps a planned event, Rias and Ken are crushed by steel beams from a building site. The accident kills Rias, but Ken survives. During the operation to save his life, the doctor transferred Rias' organs into Ken. Ken's body begins to change in horrifying ways, and he transforms into a human-ghoul hybrid. As of right now, there are only 3 seasons of this anime. However, I suggest watching season 1 and then reading the manga from there on, as the next season crams 6 arcs into 12 episodes, and season 3 gives no context. Still a great starter anime. It was popular for a reason. In the year 2010, the Holy Empire of Britannia is establishing itself as a dominant military nation, starting with the conquest of Japan, renamed to Area 11 after its swift defeat. Japan has seen significant resistance against these tyrants in an attempt to regain their independence. Lelouch, a Britannian student, unfortunately finds himself caught in a crossfire between the Britannian government and the Area 11 rebel armed forces. He is able to escape, however, thanks to the timely appearance of a mysterious girl named Cece, who bestows upon him Gias, the power of kings. Realizing the vast potential of his newfound power of absolute obedience, Lelouch embarks upon a perilous journey as the masked vigilante known as Zero, leading a merciless onslaught against the Britannia in order to get revenge once and for all. Currently, there are a lot of things tied to this, so here's the order that I found. You ready? Okay, cool. Tucked in the mountains near an elite middle school lies a small derelict building that houses the delinquents and dropouts of Class 3E. Looked down upon their peers, the students in this class appear to have little hope of advancing in their academic careers. That is until the national government tasks them with eliminating the greatest threat to their planet, their new teacher. There are only 2 seasons of this anime, and it's an absolute phenomenal watch. Just make sure you have some tissues with you, and no, not for that reason. After a horrific alchemy experiment goes wrong in the Elric household, brothers Edward and Alphonse are left in a catastrophic new reality. Ignoring the alchemical principle banning human transmutation, the boys attempted to bring back their recently deceased mother back to life. Instead, they suffer a brutal personal loss. Alphonse's body is disintegrated, whilst Edward lost a leg and then sacrificed an arm to keep Alphonse's soul in the physical realm, binding it to a hulking suit of armor. There is only 1 season of this anime, and it's 64 episodes long, and is a truthful telling of the manga. All of a sudden, they arrive. Parasitic aliens that descended upon Earth and quickly infiltrated humanity by boring into the brains of vulnerable targets. These insatiable beings acquire full control of their host and are able to morph into a variety of forms in order to feed on unsuspecting prey. 16-year-old high school student Shinji Izumi falls victim to one of these parasites, but it fails to take over his brain, ending up in his right hand instead. Unable to relocate the parasite, now named Migi, has no choice but to rely on Shinji in order to stay alive. Thus, the pair is forced into an uneasy coexistence and must defend themselves from hostile parasites that hope to eradicate this new threat to their species. There is only 1 season of this show, but it does have 24 episodes. And those are 5 action animes for complete beginners. Want more recommendations? Then subscribe. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.